Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Another DIY project during the quarantine. It is day 7 for us. Today we're working on my net. This is my landing net that I've used in all of my kayak fishing videos. It's a great net. I've had it forever. It is a fray bill. I believe it's an 18-inch hoop with this nice rubber netting. I think this was intended for trout fishing, but honestly I've used it for bass and it has been incredible. This thing can handle, small fish and bigger fish. I caught a 4.5, 5 pounder, had no problem landing it with this net. So instead of buying a new net, we're going to keep this net. The problem now with the new boat is where I used to put this on my old kayak, if you guys remember, maybe I'll put a clip or something. I used to have it clipped on my crate behind me, so when I was reeling in a fish, I could just grab it off, land the fish. With the new boat, this is going to be on the front of my kayak, sitting on, I guess, on the hatch, and it's a little far away from me reach-wise because this is, again, it's a shorter handle. So what we're going to do today is extend this handle and hopefully give it a little bit of buoyancy because this thing doesn't float, and I would like it to at least float maybe a little bit. That way I have more time in case it gets knocked in the water to grab it. So we're using regular old PVC today. We already have our piece cut down to size. And then to help it with buoyancy, we're going to cut this pool noodle, and we're pretty much just going to cram it inside the PVC, and we're going to silicone it in so that it stays there. I've got a bunch of tools, I got a bunch of things. I got the heat gun, I got the jigsaw, I've got a sander, I've got silicone, we've got screws, we've got PVC cement, we've got it all here laid out. I'm super excited. Like I said, we're going fishing tomorrow, so this project needs to get done today. So without further ado, let's get to work. Okay, so let's just move some things around. I don't need the pool noodle yet. I don't need, where did it go? The heat shrink tubing. I don't need that yet. I don't need the spray paint yet. Right now, I just need the nets and some tools that have to do with this. So the plan for this is to take this PVC and do what we did the other day with the rod holder. We're going to take the heat gun and we're going to heat pretty much the big chunk of this front section, because what I want to do is take this PVC and push it all the way up the handle here of the net. So I want it to cover this whole section of the net. I want to be inside the PVC. Then we're going to take it in the vise and we're going to press it. And we're going to screw that all together, silicone it together. That way it's one sturdy piece. Now we're going to cut away some of the pieces because this net handle isn't completely rounded. It's kind of got a weird oval shape to it, and instead of sanding it down, what we're going to do is fit it on there, heat press it on there, pop her out, cut off some pieces. That way this kind of fits it better and it's smoother. But we're not going to know until we start. So let's grab our safety equipment. Without further ado, let's get into this project. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this piece of PVC. Which side is going to be the front? Let's just go with this. So we're going to take this, mark it, so we know where we need to heat this thing to. Okay, so that whole section from here to here needs to get heated. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to be too bad, but it is going to take a minute. Just going to cut this lanyard off because I don't think we're going to be needing it. I mean, we'll save it just in case. There's plenty of things on the boat that I could use bungee cord for. For now, I don't need that anymore. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to heat this tubing, push it through to the point that we want it at. Put that there. We don't need this yet. I need my gloves, some headphones, and we can get to it. All right. Of course. Put this thing on high, and let's get to it. Come on. Okay. Wow. Might not even need to do anything else to it. Let's cool her off. Well, that honestly might not even come out. Let's see. Well, alright. Nope. She's not coming out. I guess we don't need to do any of the other steps. This is such a snug fit. We might be able to just sand the edge of this down. I don't even think she needs screws, to be honest. There's no wiggle in this. There's no play at all. Okay, so, and then we're gonna put this thing in the vise and we're gonna sand her. All right, let's get a new piece of sandpaper on this sander and get to sanding. But I sanded down this whole section just so it's kind of smooth. And then it's got like a little flat piece that you can kind of grab. I like this. Okay, so we need to, first of all, yeah, look at that new blade, cuts like butter. Okay. So we're gonna take this noodle, and we're gonna cut it in the middle. We're gonna cut her in, kind of in half again. So what I want to do is really like pinch this to get the most volume out of it. So I'm cutting it in increments to help me, so that I can really find the best bang for my buck here. Nope. Just keep trimming it off. I need something to push this down. Pinch it. Push her down. Keep doing that until we can't anymore. So it's stuffed. Okay, so now that this thing has been stuffed with pool noodle, a decent amount of pool noodle, I think it'll give it a little bit more buoyancy. I think she looks good, guys. I don't think there's much more to do. For now, let's go outside and let's... Okay guys, and there we have it, the finished product. We got it painted, it looks really good. Like I said, I just wanted to extend this handle, that way I have a little bit more reach in the kayak because I'm going to be sitting higher up. Can't wait to test this guy out and see how she works. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.